Country music icon Dolly Parton provided an update to her health on social media today.
The passing of Dolly Parton, as portrayed in the script, becomes more than the loss of a legendary country singer. It is presented as the disappearance of a deeply loved cultural figure whose kindness, music, humor, generosity, and authenticity touched generations. Tributes arrive from musicians, actors, younger artists, longtime friends, and admirers around the world. What makes the reaction especially powerful is the personal language used by those mourning her. Miley Cyrus remembers Dolly as a beloved godmother and pure soul, while artists such as Paul McCartney, Elton John, Reba McEntire, Sabrina Carpenter, and Lily Tomlin reflect on her extraordinary character. Together, their words portray Dolly not simply as famous but as genuinely cherished. Miley Cyrus and a bond beyond fame. At the emotional center of the tribute is Dolly's relationship with Miley Cyrus, her goddaughter. Their connection is portrayed as a genuine family bond rather than a convenient Hollywood association. Miley grew up surrounded by the entertainment industry, and Dolly became a steady presence who understood the pressures of childhood fame because she had experienced her own transformation from a poor Tennessee girl into an international superstar. Dolly's appearances alongside Miley during the Hannah Montana years symbolized her support and offered an example of how to remain authentic while evolving creatively. When Miley mourns Dolly, her words reflect the loss of someone much closer than a professional mentor. She remembers a woman whose love remained constant through every stage of her life, making Dolly's influence feel deeply personal and enduring. Sabrina Carpenter and a new generation Sabrina Carpenter represents a younger generation that encountered Dolly primarily as an established legend, yet still developed a powerful connection with her artistry. Their collaboration on a version of Please 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 is presented as a meeting between two different musical eras that somehow felt completely natural. Dolly's appearance demonstrated that her appeal had never depended on belonging to one particular generation. Sabrina also performed 9 to 5 inches during her tour, bringing Dolly's message about dignity, work, and women's independence to a new audience. After Dolly's death, Sabrina described her as an Anunnaki angel walking the earth, a phrase that captures the almost magical impression Dolly made on younger artists. Her legacy therefore continues not through nostalgia alone, but through genuine artistic influence. Reba McEntire remembers a lifelong friend. Reba McEntire's tribute carries a different emotional weight because she knew Dolly as a peer and friend across decades of country music. Both women built remarkable careers in an industry that often placed limitations on female performers, yet they supported rather than competed with one another. Reba remembered Dolly affectionately as her friend and expressed gratitude for the music, laughter, generosity, and memories they shared. Particularly poignant was her reference to their first meeting and their final conversation, which she said she would always hold with love. The tribute suggests the intimacy of a friendship that had developed over many years, while also respecting the private nature of their final exchange. Reba's words ultimately emphasize that Dolly's greatest achievements were inseparable from the relationships she formed along the way. Tributes from across music and culture. The grief surrounding Dolly's death extends far beyond country music. Paul McCartney reportedly expressed how difficult it was to imagine the world without her, recognizing her songwriting, singing, and philanthropy. Elton John described her as unique and irreplaceable while emphasizing the kindness that accompanied her extraordinary artistry. Lily Tomlin, Dolly's longtime 9 to 5 collaborator, was reduced to a simple expression of heartbreak, while other artists remembered her humor, laughter, warmth, and unmistakable presence. These responses reveal a common theme. People did not mourn Dolly solely because she was talented. They mourned the person they believed she was behind the fame. Her ability to make people feel welcome, valued, and understood became one of the most frequently remembered parts of her legacy, a legacy measured in more than songs. Dolly Parton's influence extended far beyond her recording career. Her imagination library became one of the clearest examples of her belief that children should have access to books and opportunities regardless of their circumstances. The program's enormous reach transformed her philanthropic ideals into something tangible for families around the world. Her career itself also demonstrated extraordinary versatility. She moved between country, pop, film, television, business, songwriting, and charitable work without abandoning the personality that made her recognizable. Her songs became part of everyday life because they addressed universal experiences such as love, work, heartbreak, ambition, faith, and perseverance. The script presents this broader legacy as perhaps more important than fame itself. Dolly built institutions, encouraged artists, supported children, and left practical evidence of her compassion. The meaning of Dolly Parton's legacy. Ultimately, the tribute frames Dolly Parton's life as a remarkable journey from poverty in the Smoky Mountains to international admiration. Her rhinestones, wigs, humor, and larger-than-life personality became recognizable symbols, but the qualities remembered most strongly were her warmth, generosity, humility, and ability to make people feel personally connected to her. The reaction to her passing reflects the unusual place she occupied in popular culture. She was both a superstar and someone who seemed approachable, familiar, and deeply human. For Miley, she was family. For Reba, she was a treasured friend. For younger artists such as Sabrina, she was an inspiration. For millions of listeners, she was the voice behind songs that accompanied important moments in their lives. Her greatest legacy, therefore, is not simply the music she left behind, but the feeling that she gave people permission to be themselves, remain hopeful, and treat others with kindness.